Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. So this is day one of integrity. And I've been really thinking and feeling and sensing, and anytime I've been left alone with my thoughts, walking, gardening, pottering around the kitchen, I've been like a dog with a bone, or a kind of a little kind of spiraling thought process, which is, what is integrity, and where do I inhabit that, and how am I moving towards that? Um, there's a softness built into integrity. It's not called perfection. So integrity is where I'm moving towards health, but it's not a perfect goal that I'm moving towards. It's an ever changing dynamic between how I am, my resources, my capacity, and my external environment. And so integrity has has a softness built into it. And so I love that sense of towards integrity, that I'm aspiring towards, I'm moving towards. I have this sense of it's in little tiny gestures in my day, in little tiny moments in my day, I can be moving towards it. It's not a fixed place, but it's a place of dynamic balance between many different factors of me, of my life, of my environment. And so, yeah, how are we going to do that in movement? So movement for me this month will be, I've been inspired by many different elements. I've been looking at different things, and strength is one of them. A sense of stability and ground in yourself, and a sense of, it's like this midline, or this sense of center, that's really important for integrity. Know thyself. To move from somewhere, you need to know where you are. And so it's this deep sense of, oh, this is how I am, and is how I will move from this place. So yeah, that's integrity for me today. But by day 21, we will have evolved and changed and really deepened into our own integrity, our own understanding of what that means to us. That sense of intrinsic or extrinsic motivation. Are you motivated to do things for what reason, and why do you do things, and why go to a certain point of things? And I've been really, wow, it's been really such an incredible inquiry. And so I'm looking forward to this one. I feel very inspired by it. So come, let's move with integrity. Let's find what that means to us, and let's connect. So great, welcome back. Nice. As always, I have Bear here, and I have Poppy over here. Poppy's getting really old. Oh God. Every morning I come down and I check her cage very tentatively. So she's getting really old. So great. So landing on the floor on your back, maybe shimmy a bit, settle a bit, find your ground. And that sense of, your state in this moment, your sense of how am I? So just take a pause and notice, how are you in this moment? That felt sense of you, that inside feeling of you in this moment. Nice. And then rock your knees from side to side. As you rock your knees, notice where are you moving to. Bring your arms out wide so they're resting on the floor. Back of your hands are resting on the floor. And as you travel from side to side, notice what you're feeling. And are you pushing? Are you deepening? Are you connecting? Are you going easier than you is like what is the internal dialogue of you right now? Is there force somewhere in the range? Is there expectation? Nice. Come back to center. Roll up and down along your spine. And again, notice the inner dialogue to sensations. What are your responses within yourself to the sensations that you're feeling, to the range that is possible in wellness? What does your head say about things? And just notice your inner dialogue. Can you make it smoother? Can you make it steadier? Can you make it so that both legs are moving equally and evenly? Maybe you need to push a bit more into one leg to let that happen. Maybe you need to soften into one leg to let that happen. Nice. One more time. Rolling up along your spine. And then coming all the way down. Nice. Straighten both legs. So both legs are straight, resting on the floor. Bend your right knee and have your right foot so that your toes are near you should bend your knee. And then roll your hips over towards the left. And then come back. And you might notice that you'll meet like places in your hip that are really, for me, in this one, I meet a gnarly, interesting place. So I have to go really slowly. And when I slow things down, I actually make the range a bit smaller. If I go fast, I'll hit the discomfort and I'll keep pushing. So I slow down and I feel. And when I feel, my range is smaller. Notice that for you. Maybe just noticing, are you forcing, are you pushing, or does this feel really easy and comfortable for you? Traveling into the movement, is that smooth? Traveling out of the movement, is that smooth? I'm noticing that traveling in, I was paying attention, but traveling out, I was just kind of falling out. How would you travel in and out with attention? Nice. Now bring your right knee out towards the right, and it's going to get stuck somewhere, so it's still off the floor. Push your left elbow down into the floor and try and get your right knee down and then come back. So your foot's coming back up to stand. Drop your right knee out to the side. Push your left elbow down. Try and get your right knee down to the floor and then back. So just feel that. So you're tilting your pelvis now, following that right thigh, following that right knee over towards the right. Nice. Bend both knees. Straighten your right leg. So now rock your hips over towards the right. So your right leg is straight, your left knee is bent. Rock over towards the right. So you're pushing down into the left foot and you're rocking your pelvis. Maybe this is very easy. Maybe you're meeting some layer of discomfort. So just meet that, notice that, slow things down. Maybe go deeper. Nice. Drop your left leg out towards the left and then push your right elbow down and try and get your right thigh to the floor and back up to center. Thigh to the floor, back up to center. And so it's more about all these really interesting deep hip, deep thigh, deep belly connections that we're looking at. How do I just maneuver myself on the floor? Super. Come back to center. Pause. Just feel that in your body. Get a sense of you in this moment. Nice. So roll over onto your side and then come up into a seated position. So your hands are on the floor behind you and your feet are on the floor in front of you. And so there's certain movements that we're going to incorporate into the 21 days, and this is one of them. So your hands can, so check out your fingers. Do you want your fingers pointing towards your bum? Me, I don't like that. Do you want your fingers pointing out towards the side? So right fingers are right, left fingers are left. Or do you want your fingers pointing backwards? So sides or backwards, my hands feel okay. The other one, I feel like, oh, no, I don't really like that. So I'm going to point my fingers to the sides, push my feet down into the floor, and then lift your hips up off the floor. Drop your bum to the floor. Sweep your right hand all the way over till it touches the floor over on the left-hand side. Sweep your right hand back. Push both hands down. Lift your hips. Lower your bum down. Sweep your left hand all the way over towards the right side. Come all the way back. Lift your hips. Down. Right hand to the left. Both hands back. Lift your hips. Down. Left hand right. Super. Both hands behind you. Stretch out both legs. And then, so see how this goes. So this is the stronger version of it. We're going to do a tiny version. So push your heels down. Lift your bum up off the floor. Lower your bum down. Sweep your hands towards your feet, rounding down and forward. Nice. Hands behind you. Lift your hips. Lower down. Sweeping forward. Nice. Last one. Hands behind you. Lift your hips. Lower down. Forward. Super. Roll all the way over and come into your cat pose. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Push back into your downward dog. So as you push back into your downward dog, have a sense of leaning back into your heels. What are you noticing about your internal dialogue? Draw your heels back, bend your knees, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. And again, bend your knees, straighten your legs. Drop your knees down, let them touch the floor. Rise up, bend both elbows, reach up towards the ceiling, reach really high. So I'm looking upwards, reaching upwards with my fingers. Nice. Bend your elbows, bring your hands to the floor, push back into your downward dog. Drop your knees down, lift your hands off the floor, reach up, look up. Bend your elbows, hands down, push back into your downward dog. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, reaching up, looking up. Last one. Bend your elbows, hands come down, push back into your downward dog, pausing there. Breathing deeply into your legs, breathing deeply into your arms. Have a sense of length through your body. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor, pausing there, round your back, arching your back, round your back, arching your back, round your back, arching your back. Nice. Leaning back or pulling back with your hands, bend your elbows, reach your arms up toward the ceiling, pause. So I'm squeezing my bum, I'm leaning my hips a little bit forward as I reach upwards. Pause, deepen into your belly. Nice. Bend your elbows, hands come down, pause in your child's pose. All the way down, pause. Nice. Rising up, reach up, both arms go up, and then bend both elbows, lean over towards the left and sweep your right foot forward. Okay, so my right foot's now forward. Bring both hands to your front knee, leaning forward. Lift your back knee off the floor, pausing there. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Drop your back knee to the floor. Bring both knees back. Bend your elbows, reaching up. Down with your arms. Lean over towards the right. Bring your left foot forward. Both hands on your front knee. Tuck your back toes under and lengthen your back leg. And drop your knee to the floor, both knees back. Push back, downward dog. So just find that sense of length back through your legs. Reach back through your legs. Super. Drop both knees to the floor. Step your right foot forward. Between your two hands, lift your back knee off the floor. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring both hands to your front knee, rising up. So now I'm upright. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a flow in standing, and then we're going to come lie down. So bending your right knee, reach both arms wide into triangle. No, warrior one. This is warrior one. Nice. And then bend both elbows, turn towards that right leg, and then reach your left hand in the direction of your right leg. So now you're in lawnmower. So right elbow is pulled back, left arm is forward. Bend both elbows, turn towards the left, reach both arms wide. Nice. Bend both elbows, turn towards the right, reach your left hand forward. Bend both elbows, turn towards the left, reach your arms wide. So just find both. Bend your elbows, reaching forward. Left hand is forward. Bend your elbows wide. Last one. Bend your elbows forward with your left hand and wide. Super. Both hands down. Step back with your right foot. Downward dog. Both knees to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Lengthen your back knee. Bring both hands to your front leg. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle so it's flat to the floor. Rising up, reach both arms wide into warrior one. Nice. Bend both elbows. Turn your chest. Reach towards the left with your right hand. Bend both elbows wide out into warrior one. Bend both elbows. Turn. Reach your right hand forward towards that left knee direction. Bend both elbows wide. Again, bend both elbows, right hand forward towards the left. Bend both elbows, both arms wide. Super. Both arms down, push back, downward dog. Pause. So we're going to be looking at chair pose as we go in the month. So bend your knees a little bit here and just feel like, imagine trying to make the shape of you sitting in a chair. So I'm sending my sit bones in the back of my thighs. I'm breathing into my belly. Pausing with knees bent. Nice. Walk your hands back. We will do chair. Slowly rolling up all the way to stand. So feet are hip distance apart. Sweep your arms forward in front of you. And then imagine you're holding onto a cake and that you're sitting down your bum onto a chair. Nice. Rising up. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Pull your elbows down into swan. Nice. Reaching your arms up. Hold on to a cake. Sit your bum down. Rising up. Arms go straight up. Pull your elbows down into swan. Last one. Hands forward. Hold on to a cake. And then pause. So you're trying to find a chair with your bum. Your arms are forward. Your head is rising. The top of your head is lifting. And then feel how you would widen into the lower back. So rather than arching your lower back more, widen the lower back. Lengthen the spine. If your knees are sore, then rise up a little bit. Rise rising all the way up. Nice, come sit on the floor. Legs long, roll into your ankles. Arms are forward in front of you. Pull your right elbow back and then twist towards the left. No, right. Twist towards the right. Sorry. The sky looks beautiful this morning. You can really see that the leaves are gone from the trees. Going from the trees. And there's this kind of real beautiful blue in the sky with grey clouds, but beautiful blue. Nice, change, both hands forward. Pull your left elbow back. Twist towards the left. Nice, come lie on your back, all the way down. Landing on your back, knees are bent or legs are straight. Arms are wide. And just get the felt sense of you in this moment. That inside feeling of you. And that sense of now in your body. What a nice start. So we will continue moving, connecting. It goes. In your day, I've been really noticing what I say yes to and then what I say no to, and let your yeses be true yeses, or even just notice where they're not. It's been a really interesting inquiry. It's like, oh, look, I say yes because I feel I have to, or I say yes because of what I think you need, more so than what it is that I need. Notice your yeses and notice your nos. Super. I will see you all tomorrow, day 2. Thanks for joining me. Ciao. My button's not working. Indeed.